The night in Umuwaka village was always quiet. Too quiet. The villagers often said it was the kind of silence that could hear your heartbeat. But lately, the silence had begun to feel dangerous. Families would wake to find chickens gone, goats drained of blood, or worse, neighbors missing from their beds without a trace. At first, people whispered of witches. Others said it was a wild beast from the forest. But no one dared stay awake long enough to find out. No one, except Obina. Adana was the last person anyone would suspect. By day, she was everything the village admired. Beautiful, humble, and endlessly kind. She helped women fetch water, carried crying babies on her back, and spoke with a voice so sweet it could calm the fiercest quarrels. When strangers visited, they always asked, "Who is that woman?" And the villagers would beam with pride. Adana was their jewel. But when the sun disappeared and the moonlight kissed her skin, Adana's body betrayed her. Her eyes would flicker gold, her breath shorten, and her smooth skin would ripple like water. Within minutes, her body twisted, bones snapping and reshaping until a great serpent, dark as midnight, slithered across her floor. And then she would leave her hut, hungry. The first death was an old woman. The villagers said she died peacefully in her sleep, though her body was strangely pale. Then it was a hunter, found lifeless, with 2 puncture wounds on his neck. Soon, no one dared to leave their doors open at night. Mothers clutched their children, fathers sharpened their machetes, and yet the killings never stopped. Still, no one suspected Adana. How could they? She mourned louder than anyone, her cries echoing through the village square as if her heart was breaking. But Obina noticed something strange. Whenever someone died, Adana never looked tired, never showed fear. Instead, her eyes glimmered, not with sorrow, but with something he could not name. One night, Obina took up his lantern and decided to patrol near Adana's hut. The village was asleep, shadows dancing in the moonlight. Suddenly, he heard it. A low hiss, so sharp it cut through the silence like a blade. He froze. The sound came from Adana's hut. Slowly, the door creaked open and a massive serpent, larger than anything Obina had ever seen, slid out and into the night. Its scales shimmered faintly, almost like human skin under the moon. His heart raced, his knees shook, but when the serpent turned, its golden eyes locked onto him. Eyes he knew too well. Adana's eyes. Terrified, Obina ran to the elders at dawn, but when he told them what he saw, they laughed bitterly. "Obina, grief has blinded you. Adana is a blessing to this village. Do not insult her name again." But Obina could not sleep. He returned to Adana's hut night after night, watching from the shadows, and each time he saw the same transformation, the woman of light by day, the serpent of death by night. Desperate, he sought out the oldest man in the village, Papa Udwak, who told him the truth. Adana's mother made a pact with the serpent god of the river. In exchange for beauty and prosperity, her first daughter would belong to him. That girl is not fully human. She is his bride, cursed to shed blood every night until the god comes to claim her. Obina's blood ran cold. This wasn't just a curse, it was a countdown. So he made a plan. With ropes, charms from Papa Udwak, and courage that wavered with every heartbeat, he waited outside Adana's hut. When the serpent slithered out, he struck, throwing the charms and binding her in ropes soaked with sacred herbs. The creature thrashed violently, its hiss shaking the air, its golden eyes burning with rage. But just as Obina thought he had won, the ground trembled. From the forest, a deeper hiss rolled like thunder. The serpent god had awakened.